Hello. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, we will start shortly. Yeah, just all right. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Bill from Growatt, and I'm excited to welcome you to the our Growatt product webinar with Alternergy as well. So today we will be exploring our latest products that you will be able to find at Alternergy, that including like the solar energy storage and few amazing function here. So yeah, it's an exciting time for the energy sector, especially in the UK, where renewable energy is becoming increasing vital. So we hope that today's presentation will help you better understand how Growatt is pushing the boundaries of innovation in this space. So yeah, let's get started. So our Growatt business is built on a foundation of the research, development, and manufacturing excellence. We've provided solutions across the PV string inverter, energy storage system, and EV chargers, also an energy management system. So these products working together to form a complete ecosystem, whether it's generating clean energy, storing it for later use, or managing its efficiency. So Growatt has a solution for every customer. So yeah, due to the generation consumption mismatch issue of the solar system that increase electricity price, yeah, solar storage becoming the hot topic and future trade. So by storing excess solar production in battery, homeowners and entrepreneurs can take control of their energy consumption, maximizing their solar usage for greater electricity saving and also like the energy independence. So I believe some of you quite familiar with Growatt products. So for example, like SPH up version. So yeah, which is most popular in the UK in residential hybrid system. But yeah, today I will also show you a new batteries, which is called ALP. So this ALP battery come with a heating pad, which means it works during the low temperature operation with like 5 kWh each module, up to 40 kWh. Yeah, BMS built-in, so doesn't require extra management module. It's scalable and also easy installation. Well, here's some features of this inverter, kind of like the UPS function with 10 millisecond transfer time from on-grade mode switch to the off-grade mode. That up to like 4 kW charge and discharge power rate and 4 kW backup power supports as UPS ports. AC coupled function compatible with third-party inverter would allow you integrate the exist solar system to charge the battery. Here's 1.7 DC-AC ratio. That means for example, 6 kW inverter will be able to support like 10 kW in solar input and come with a 13.5 ampere solar input current for like the high power panels. Also, here's the BPP interface is ready. If you are a software company or want to collect the data for your customer, can link the BPP port with the hardware devices, or you could even apply Growatt API online system server to access the BPP remotely. Now, here's the ALP, the new battery. As I mentioned, it comes with a heating pad and will support the battery operate from -10 to 50 degree, IP66 at 5 kilowatt hour each module up to 40 kilowatt hour. Since it's 0.75 C, that means one battery will be able to charge and discharge around like 3.75 kilowatt. Oh yeah, by the way, since Growatt battery are integrated with the local grid trip, so for example, like the Octopus Energy, now as long as your system has upgraded to the latest version, then you will have the permission to control the AI mode for free. Yeah, and now let's help you to manage the battery storage, automatically charge and discharge it. Or yeah, if you want to learn more about these details, there's an AI powered energy assistant article which is on the website already. So yeah, you can have a read it, or you can just contact our service team to check your system available for you. Next, in terms of the inverters, now you can see on picture. So these are the interface on the inverters. On the left side, there's a like DC switch, and next is a PV input. And in the middle, here's the UPS port for the backup. You can either um, connect to your backup load directly, or either you can just connect to your distribution board for safety. Yeah, in the middle also here's a grid, which is connect to your AC side. Underneath, here's a USB port. Normally, it's just for monitoring devices. For example, our Shine Wi-Fi X and Shine Link X. But sometimes, for special cases, our engineers is on site and the system need to be upgraded. We can also even do local upgrades by the USB port. Yeah, and on your right side, here's all the commissions direct to your batteries, to your CT, or even to your meters. So by using the RG45 ports, it's easy, just very easy, plug and play. Here's the battery power cable as well, so can directly connect from a battery to your inverters. Yeah, here's the single phase hybrid inverter for the new installation. Basically, the inverter is here. Now you can connect to your panels directly and choose our Growatt low voltage battery, which connect to your battery port. Yeah, since the UPS port is built in, so like I said, you can either connect to your loads directly or to your communication to your distribution board for safety. Then you can just arrange the backup loads on that side. Normally it comes with a CT for the communication, but now since the grades DNO is asking for G100s, 100s regulation, so as long as your local DNO asks for that, just be remember as a meter instead of just a CT, because our Growatt meter is suitable for all G100s situations. So yeah, just be careful and enable the export limiting function, which is on your inverters, or you can use our app to turn this on. Here's the multiple storage inverter working parallel. So one inverter comes with like 10 kilowatt DC input and 6 kilowatt output. But sometimes I know in UK here sometimes it's not enough for single phase. But you can even parallel it up to 3. If, like I said, the export limiting requirements, then up to 3. There will be like 3 inverters with like 6 kilowatt would be able to parallel. And each of the inverter, which you can connect its own panels and own battery. So that will be able to support like 30 kilowatt DC And batteries, it depends. The low voltage batteries, normally one system come with like 40 kilowatt hours, so times 300, 120. So yeah, that's quite big. But the difference is when you do parallels this system, just be remember not just a meter or CT meter, you need a SCM, we call it Smart Energy Management. This come with the Shine Master. It's a monitoring devices built in. It can monitor multiple inverters, and also three-phase meter also is on the right side in SEM. So you don't really need an extra meter on this system. So just one SEM, it can monitoring the system and also do the experimenting for that. Yep, that was our SPH system. So I know some of you guys quite familiar with that, but not just that. Growatt also provide different solutions since this year. Yeah, so let's now turn on attention to another energy storage, which is plays a crucial role in any modern energy system. Yeah, like our battery-ready energy storage solution. This allow you to store access the solar energy for use later, ensuring that you always have the power when you need it most. So our battery-ready solution, which could be invested in advance as a string inverter to lower the upfront cost, and as the battery system in the future when customer is affordable or just needed. The battery is modular design, offer flexibility and future proofing. So you can start with what you need today and expand its energy requirements. So basically, it's quite looks similar like our previous string inverters, but now it comes with a battery port. So when you need the batteries, then if you have already got for example the XH the battery ready series products, then just have a batteries plug and play. Now we have the battery-ready solutions for this single phase, both single phase and straight phase. So the single phase we call main. It's quite similar, right? So main XH from 2.5 kilowatt up to 6 kilowatt. For the straight phase inverter, we got mode and mid XH. Now it's available from like 3 kilowatt to 10 kilowatt and 11 to 30 kilowatt. The good thing for this system, all the inverters compatible with one high voltage batteries, which is called APX. Yeah, with our APX high voltage battery system, you can schedule from storage from 5 kilowatt hour up to 30 kilowatt hour. Yeah, making it ideally for a household with growing energy demand. So the difference would be the single phase system will use the single phase BMS, which is the APX battery. It comes with the P0 BMS. But for the three phase, the mode and mid, they both work with the P2 BMS on top. We can do this more details later. Here's an example for the surface mode system. So imagine like this products up to 10 kilowatt. So this system will allow like 20 kilowatt from your panels, and it will separate like 10 kilowatt, discharge or discharge your charge your batteries, and the other 10 kilowatt will feed your loads. Be remember here, since this battery is 0.5 C, that means like 5 kilowatt hour battery will only have like 2.5 kilowatt power charge and discharge rate. So when you apply this battery on the 10 kilowatt system, 10 kilowatt inverters, you will at least need like 20 kilowatt hour battery that would allow you to reach the 10 kilowatt charge and discharge power of this system. So that means like 4 batteries in total, at least. Yeah, next is the similar like that, the mid XH. There's also a straight phase. This mid up to like 30 kilowatt, but you can receive like 60 kilowatt from the panels, 30 kilowatt to your battery, and 30 kilowatt to your load. But since the most different between mid and the mode, not just the power rate, also it comes with two battery ports. That means normally the APX can reach like 30 kilowatt hour, but for the mid, you can even connect to 60 kilowatt hour, which is like 12 batteries. Yeah. So that's because when you want to achieve the maximum charge and discharge rate, 30 kilowatt of because of the inverter, you will have at least 60 kilowatt hour batteries. That means like 12 batteries in total. Yeah. So what you need for the system is inverters definitely is most important, and the data logger to upload the data to our system. You can either use our Shine Wi-Fi X or Shine Link X. The smart meter is very important for the commission from the grid side, also to export limiting to the grids. So remember here's three phase meter is also needed in the system. APX high voltage batteries, that depends how much capacity you want. So like from the 5 kilowatt up to 30 kilowatt hour. Yeah. And here's the backup box is option. So when you apply apply this system in some different area, some of them the grid is not that stable, but you still want to use it to connect to your emergency loads, fire alarms, for example, then you can connect to your SYN at up to 10 kilowatt now. So for the multi system, we also have the bigger size, which connect to the mids. So similar like the modes, it come with the monitoring devices, smart meter, APX battery, but the APX up to 60 kilowatt hour. But this SYN box is a bit different. It's up to 30 kilowatt. And yeah, here's a bypass in it. So even the inverter doesn't work, but we still can turn on the bypass function, which is in the backup box. Then will allow you to, because your backup box already connect to your backup loads. Even the inverter doesn't work, we can use the bypass to use your AC to your grid from your grid to feed your backup load. So here's some points for the battery. This battery is 5 to 30 kilowatt hour energy capacity. Maximum for one stack is 15 kilowatt charge discharge power rate. And for mid to six stack, which can achieve 30 kilowatt. Yeah, the temperature is -10 to 50 because, like I said, it's similar like AOP, the low voltage battery. It comes with a heating pad, and it will automatic switch on around like 2 degree up to 8 to 10 degree as well off. Yeah, the self consumption will just around like 200 watt, but it depends your PV generation. Yeah. IP66 design, so suitable for put this outside. But yeah, I know since the regulation saying some area is not able to install it now. So for our systems, inverters normally IP65, battery 66, all of these can suitable for install outside. Yeah. Here's optimizer. That's the difference between our previous battery. The APX is amazing because the optimizer built in. That means it will self-balance it by itself every time when you install a new packet. So even you mix the battery, because some old batteries come with different SOC and voltage. the energy system doesn't work. But for our APX battery, it comes with the optimizer, so it will guarantee that each package will be the module energy will be all the same and can be fully charged and discharged always. Yeah, because sometimes the previous battery couldn't even get like 10%, 20% because you need have some SOC to keep the battery alive. But for that, you can fully charge and discharge it. Yeah, like I said, the balancing is also important. So it's once you mix the battery, even different cycle or even different SOC, it can self-balance by itself. Yeah, yeah, that's what you will need for the all these system. What you need is main XH. You will have the APX P0 BMS on top, and 1 to 6 piece. That's the maximum. Yeah, up to 6 kilowatt. For mode, is 3 to 10 kilowatt. It comes with a P2 BMS, 1 to 6 piece, and 5 to 30 kilowatt hour. Because of the inverters is only a support 10 kilowatt. That's why we said the maximum charge discharge power is 10. But for mids, we used to get just have like 30 kilowatt hour, but now, like I said, it's up to 60 kilowatt hour. Now it can support, used to get like 15 kilowatt, but now you can get like 30 kilowatt. Yeah, that would be the most important thing is the BMS. You can't mix the BMS because we use the one batteries, but the voltage required from the single phase and three phase are different. This BMS also come with a power module and control module. They can help the battery to achieve the requirement of the voltage that your inverter will need. So yeah, just be remember, don't choose the wrong BMS. Yep, system flexibility. So, looking around our products roadmap is like filled with exciting innovation. We are constantly working to improve our offerings. And I believe the mid XH, the inverter, are prime example for this. This inverter provides full power output, both AC and battery system, offering maximum flexibility for residential and commercial uses. So the like I always keep saying that each battery is imports from the 15 kilowatt, which is come with 0.5 C, which is 2.5 kilowatt each module. But as long as you want to achieve the maximum power rate of this inverter, you will need at least 60 kilowatt hour, can achieve like 30 kilowatt charge and discharge rates. And since the three-phase system, it's come with unbalanced control function. So that means, for example, if we set the export limiting like around 3 kilowatt, so each phase technically should be like 1 kilowatt on each phase. But when one of the phase require 1 kilowatt when using some loads, for example, here you can see the phase one, the one of the phase one will generate like 2 kilowatt, and each of the phase is 1 kilowatt. That means 100% unbalanced control. And one kilowatt go to your load, and the rest of 3 kilowatt will go export to your grid. Yeah, for those of you who already have solar or energy system in place, we offer the easy to use retrofit solutions as well. So our mid inverters and batteries can integrate it into the existing system, allowing you to upgrade your energy compatibilities without replacing your entire setup. Yeah, this flexibility ensuring that your energy system can get into new technologies and future demands while still making the most of the investments you already made. That means we provide 680 solutions for the AC couples when someone have already got string inverters, three-phase string inverters before. Now add a 680 meter, which connect to the meter will directly connect to your grid, and the first 380 will goes to your outputs on your hybrid inverter, which is our Growatt hybrid inverter. And the rest of 380 was supposed to go to your first string inverter. Even it's not from Growatt, the third-party inverter, it still works because the CT2 on picture, we will receive the data from the first inverters and go upload data submitted to our server. Then on our Growatt Shine app, for example, or server, you will be able to see how much generation from the first one, and we can use it to charge our battery. But the only thing is we can't really control, since we can't really control the first string inverter, so we can't limit it. Export limiting would be a problem for that. But as long as there's no export limitation requirement, then it's feel free to use 680 function. So this product is suitable for both mode and mid XH, and it's called TPM-680-C meter. Yeah. Right, yeah. And then finally, the flexibility for this system. Um, one one of the key benefits for the products is we also can parallel this system because the commercial normally is not 30 kilowatt, 6 kilowatt is not enough. Whether you are looking to expand your system with more inverters, batteries, or even like the solar panels, we also incredible easy to add the capacity. So for example, our main XH system supports a parallel connection with multiple inverters, battery, and the PV system. This means you can grow your setup to meet the demand of a large householder or business without need to replace existing components. Similar like SPH parallel, but since it's three-phase, you will require a different smart engine manager. Shortly, we just call the Shine SEM-X, but actually it's XA-R. Yeah, but people will just call it SEMX. So this system will able to also, it comes with more powerful Shine Master X. It can also monitor different multiple inverters, three-phase meter to export limiting. But the difference is that we can use the Shine Master X to control different PV because each of the inverter you have your own panels. You can control PV to charge different batteries under the inverter. So we can maximizing our PV generation to charge discharge discharge battery or just export to the grid. Yeah, so currently now we support three inverters maximum if it comes with the battery. If there's no any battery, then we can say like 6 or even 9 three-phase string inverters can be paralleled. So yeah, and there are like 3 cities on each of the phase, so you can easily connect it to meet the export limitation requirements. Yeah, I think that was the most new function and products from our Growatt, and I believe Alternergy has already got this. So if you're quite interested in that, you can feel free contact with us or even from Alternergy there. We will help. But yeah, before we finish it, here's some FAQ question. I will just quick review it. So I believe some of you guys also attend our Growatt webinar before, and you know we do have a lot of products this year and next year, whether all-in-one or AC EV charger or whether all of these products will be available next year. But you can ask Alternergy first, then we will see when these products will be available. And second one is the SPH and APX batteries. These actually are totally different systems. I know some of you guys know SPH more before because it's already in the market for a while. But now we promote the APX batteries. But I know APX battery looks fancy, but the main difference is APX are high voltage battery. It comes with a BMS. The SPH work with the low voltage batteries, doesn't need extra BMS, so the voltage will be different. So you can't really mix them. And the APX only for the XH, the battery ready main mode and mid inverters for now. Yeah. Where can I get the products information, such like the data sheets, user menu, certificates? Some of you guys quite interested in our products, then you can just go to our website, download the data sheet for have a look the basic parameters. Or if you decide to use our products, go on site, then before that you can have a training, the installation training, or have a read our user menu before you go to prepare all the components you will need. Yeah, and regarding to your ENA application, just you can download our certificates on the website, or if you want G98, 99, just go on website. Go the ENA website. Here's the link. The ENA. So if you just search the manufacturer Growatt and type the specific the model of the inverter, for example, like SPH, then you will see different power rates of SPH and new version, the up version, whatever. Then you can click it, download the G99, 98, or even G100. Then everything will show you on the page. Right. Here's the G100 export limiting devices. So if your local DNO asks about the system, which is the G100 export limiting function, then make sure to install a Growatt smart meter on the grid side. Now you can't just have a CT clamp. I mean, many years ago, if just for the monitoring system, then CT clamp does work. But now, since the G100 is getting more serious, then meter is most important. Yeah. So Growatt meter meets the G100 requirement as well. So you can check on the first page on our test report. So you will see exactly the model of the smart meter, which is suitable for that. Yeah. Also, Alternergy have already got our meters. So as long as you got meter from Alternergy, then everything will be great for G100. Yeah. How can I contact the Growatt technical support? So we got the sales, pre-sale, and also the after sales team based in London. So if you got any questions before if you don't have make a decision which products I'm gonna use, just contact this number, or you can just contact me. So I can just help you to design a system. Or if you already got this product and you have facing some issues, also call this number or email us our service.uk@growatt.com. Our service team always be there. Like we getting like more than 15 people now here. So I believe as long as you can call us the right place, then we will help you immediately. Also, finally is the Facebook group chat. So we got few people to manage this platform. So if you are our installer, whether or distributors, also from Alternergy or anywhere, you can join our Facebook group. Then we will always post a lot of events and questions and FAQ, will help installer to get quite familiar with our new system. So also, if you meet any problem or you have some questions, just post on the group. Then our engineers will help. Yeah, I believe that would be all for our Growatt today. And thanks for listening. So if you want to learn about our Growatts, then just follow us on the social media. Then yeah, scan this QR codes. Then just join our Facebook group. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Or stop sharing the screen.
Thank you so much for that, Bill. We have a few questions in the Q&A section. If you could just respond to those, please.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
And maybe if you could just respond live and not type out the answers,
Yeah.
just so that, the customers have the answer.
Yeah. I will check the Q&A first and see the chat box.
Thank you so much.
On the surface mids, is there a connection or common ports that allow you to talk to the generator? We have a couple. Well, for the generator, currently we have because the XH, the battery-ready inverters is using the COM ports. So we can have we have this function to give a signal to the generator when the batteries is the low SFC. Then we can give a signal to the generator. Then generator can automatically switch on. If it's have this function, then you will be able to use it to feed your loads. Yeah, I don't really think you can charge the batteries by that, but normally we can use it when your load needs help. So also the backup box can also connect to the generator as well. So because they're using the same COM port, as long as there's no grid, no AC grid, then we can use battery signal from the battery to inverters, and inverters will go to the generator. Then it will work. That's the storage battery need to be separate to the SPH. Yeah, we have both separate Earth requirements. So on the both battery, no, normally battery doesn't need to Earth by itself, just needs the inverters. Also, regarding to the I think the most problem now we have the DNO facing like as the bonding relay on the backup ports. So I mean, for the batteries and inverters, they are all good now. But just for the backup, that would be a problem now. But our system has a bonding relay which is on the backup ports and also the AC ports. So as long as DNO want to do a test, we have already facing this issue before. Now we fix it. Now there's no any problems. What we did is we add an NP bonding relay, which on the backup ports. When the grid switch from the on grid to off grid, the relay which is on the AC side will turn off. Will turn off, and the N and PE relay on the backup ports will be connected. That means, yeah, we have the bonding relay. Yeah. Also, the battery need a breakup between the battery and SPH. So regarding to the breaker between inverter and battery, we have already got one breaker inside the battery, but it depends if your IET regulation or the requirements ask you have to get an external breaker, then I would still suggest to have one. So for example, like GBLI 6532, I believe will be like 150 ampere. That would be totally enough, because I literally just did a test a couple of months ago. Was like the maximum is 100 and something. So as long as you can get a bigger one, like 150, 120, this kind of size, that would be no problem. But we don't have really kind of this suggestion for the installer, because on our side we didn't receive any information that's require a breaker, especially we have already got one in the battery. But like I said again, if DNO require you to have an external one, then just feel free to get one. Yeah, can see the last question. Will main mode and mid work with third-party high voltage batteries? Well, especially for this system, we don't compatible with other batteries anymore, because the communication is a bit difficult. It's quite complicated, because normally, like before that, the SPH, we compatible with the old version of the Pioneer battery. That was many years ago. But now, since we have been upgrade the system, the communication different, we didn't really test it. So we can, if you really want to compatible with other batteries, you can contact with our sales. Yeah, if there's any chance, then we can help. But anyway, we still would recommend the installer could have our batteries, own batteries. That's because they're good performance, and also for the service team, we can get in control. Otherwise, if you choose different batteries, we can't really tell as the problem from your battery manufacturer or from our Growatt inverters problem. So, but yeah, but if you want to discuss with it, just feel free to contact us, our sales team, then we will help. All right, thank you. I think that's all the questions. Is there other question? Any other questions?
Hi, well, I don't think there are any other questions. So I would just like to thank everybody for coming and joining us today. We hope this was helpful. We'll make the recording available and we'll email that to you. If you do have any other questions, just send us your emails and we'll get on that for you. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Enjoy the
thank
rest of your
you.
day, everyone.